7. Lesson 3. Heat. You'll chapter learn that knowledge and improve your English dual benefit for readings. I hope you like the sessions. You know that woolen cloth are made for animal fibers. You also know that cotton cloth are made for plant fiber. We wear woolen cloths during winter when it is cold outside. Woolen cloth keep us warm. We prefer to wear light colored cotton cloth when it is hot. This gives us a feeling of coolness. You might have wondered why particular types of cloth are suitable for particular seasons. In winter, you feel cool inside the house. If you come out in the sun, you feel warm in summer. You feel hot even inside the house. How do we remove whether an object is hot or cold? How do we find out how or cold an object? In this chapter, we shall try to seek answer to your some these questions. Hot and cold. In our day-to-day life, we come across number of objects. Some of them are hot and cold object cool object warm hot, ice creams, spoon in teacup, fruit juice, handle of frying pan, and some of them are cold. Tea is hot and ice is cold. List some object you use commonly in table 3.1. Mark these objects as hot or cold. Do not touch objects which are too hot. Be careful while handling a candle flame or a stove. We said that some objects are cold while some are hot. You also know that some objects are hotter than others, while some are colder than others. How do we decide which object is better than the other? We often do it by touching the object, but is our sense of touch reliable? Let us find out. Activity 3.1. Take three small tubes containers, label them as A, B, and C. Put cold water in container A and hot water in container. Make sure that water is so hot that you burn your hand. B. Mix some cold and hot water in container C. Now dip your left hand in container A and the right hand in container B. After keeping the hand in the two container for 2-3 minutes, put both the hands stimulationally in container C. Do both the hands get the same feelings? Buju says, my left hand tells me that the water in mug C is hot, and the right hand tells me that the same water is cold. What should I conclude? Bojo confused show that we cannot always rely on our sense of touch to decide whether an object is hot or cold. Sometimes it may deceive us. Then, how do we find out how hot an object really is? Arabel's measures of the hotness of an object is it temperatures. Temperature is measured by device called thermometer. Measuring temperatures. Have you seen a thermometer? Recall that when you or someone else in your family had ever. The temperatures was measured by thermometers. The thermometer that measures our body's temperature is called a cylindrical thermometer. Hold the temperatures in a cylindrical thermometers. Your hand had and examine it carefully. If you do not have a thermometers, request a friend to share it with you. A cylindrical thermometer looks like the one shown in figure 3.2. A chemical thermometer consists of long, narrow, uniform glass tube. It has a bulb at one end. This bulb contains mercury outside. The bulb and small shining thread of mercury can be seen. If you do not see the mercury thread, rotate the thermometer a bit till you see. You will also find a scale on the thermometer. The scale we use is the Celsius scale indicated by C. Bojo wanted which of the two scales, so in figure 3.2, he should read. The Paheli told him that India has adopted the Celsius scale and we should read that scale. The other scales with the range 94,108 degree is the Fahrenheit scale. It was used earlier. A chemical thermometer reads temperatures from 35 to 40 degree 2 degrees Celsius. Reading thermometer. Us Let us learn how to read at thermometers. First, know the temperatures difference indicate between the two bigger marks. Also, note down the numbers of divisions. Precaution to be the observed with using a cylindrical temperatures. Thermometer should be washed before and after use, preferably with an antiseptic solutions. Ensure that the before use mercury level is below 35 degrees Celsius. Read the thermometers keeping the level of mercury among CA. Handle thermometer with care. If it is against some object, it can break. Don't hold the thermometer by the bulb while reading it. Shown by smaller marks between these marks. Suppose the bigger marks read 1 degree and there are 5 divisions between them, then one small division can read 1.502 degrees Celsius. Wash the thermometer preferably with an antiseptic solution. Hold it firmly and give it a few jogs. The jogs will bring the level of mercury down. Ensure that it falls below 35 degrees Celsius. Now place the bulb of thermometer under your tongue. After 1 minute, take the thermometer out and note the reading. This is your body temperature. The temperature should always be stated with its unit C. What did you record as your body temperatures? The normal temperatures of human body is 37 degrees Celsius. Note that temperatures is stated with its unit. Paheli measured her body temperature. She got worried as it was not exactly 37 degrees Celsius. Let us try to assure Paheli that there is nothing wrong with her. Activity 3.3 measures the body temperatures of the some your friends, at least 10 with them. Table 3.2 body temperatures of some persons. Name temperatures. Different types of thermometer are used for different purposes. The maximum and minimum thermometer for the prescribed day. Report and weathers. Reports are measured by thermometer called the maximum and minimum thermometer. These thermometer look at it carefully and note the highest and lowest temperature. It can measure the range of a laboratory thermometer is generally from 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Also, as you did in the case of the cylindrical thermometers, find out how much a small divisions on this thermometer reads. You would need this information to read the thermometer correctly. Let us now learn how this thermometer is used. Take some tap water in a beaker or mug. Dip the thermometer in water so that the bulb is immersed in water but does not touch the bottom or the side of the container. Hold the thermometer vertically. Observe the movement of mercury in the thermometers. Wait till the mercury thread becomes steady. In addition to the precautions to be taken while reading a cylindrical thermometer. That laboratory thermometer should be kept upright, not tilted. Bulb should be surrounded from all sides by the substance of which the temperature is not measured. The bulb should not touch the surface of the container. Are there any variations in the readings? Discuss the possible reason. Let us try to answer these questions. Activity 3.5. Take some hot water in a beaker or a mug. Dip the thermometer in water. Wait till the mercury thread becomes steady and note the temperatures. Now take out the thermometer from water. Observe carefully what happens now. Do you notice that as soon as you take the thermometer out of the body, the level of mercury begins to fall? This means that temperature must be read while the thermometer is in water. You may recall that while taking your own temperature, you have to take the thermometer out of your mouth to note the reading. Can you then use the laboratory thermometer to measure your